Nah, nigga, this is real motion. We fucked up the trap today, fam.
Type shit, y'all was hitting that road?
Yeah, we're beating that road, man. I'm a first generation Jamaican American, and I'm a second gen Haitian American. If that makes sense. Like, I don't really cuss, just off of just the strength, because like obviously I shouldn't really be cussing because I'm Christian. And number two, like, for my mom's sake, to be honest, because you know, like, my mama, like, she don't cuss and she don't really like that shit, so it's like.
Which food do you enjoy more? You enjoy Haitian or Jamaican food?
I should come over there. I'm trying to see what that's like.
Oh, fam, this is no fly zone.
Yeah, you good. Oh, damn.
Damn.
Can't do the interview, fam. That shit, bro.
No way.
We are City.
Hottest podcast in the city. We got it going with Kamble 2 times North Lauderdale in the building. What's going on, Kamble?
What's going on, brother? I'm good, fam. How you feeling?
Pretty good, man. Good to have you. Good to finally meet up with you in the flesh and get this interview going.
Sure.
We've been talking all week, so I've had a good chance of checking out your content, checking out your music, tapping in and seeing like everything you've been up to. As an artist, these couple years, it's our first time touching base, so looking to get into it, man.
I ain't gonna lie, it's really overdue, bro.
It really
overdue,
is.
Bro. I ain't
really
gonna lie,
is.
but nah, God is good, though. I'm blessed to be here, and I appreciate you for having me for sure.
Cool, man. So how long you been doing music for?
Mainly with music, like I started when I was like young, cause like with my people and shit, like we always had like a musical background, so it's like my people were always like, singing and shit, like in church and shit. So I started off singing when I was probably like, I want to say 7, and then I want to say by the time like I hit like 10, that's when I really started like rapping. And then by the time I hit like 11, I was actually like writing like actual verses and shit. And like 13, still writing. It was like through that time, it's like, you just like you improve through your skills through like a long time, especially when you've been doing it for like a long time. It's like it's natural to you on some shit.
It kind of became a part of like
it's like a part of who you is. So
who
it's
you
like,
are.
At this point, I'm damn near writing like every day
Yeah.
on some shit. So it's like I'm writing verses at 12. So yeah.
So you started off really young. So you saying you started writing music at 10 years old, around 10 years old.
Yeah, around 10.
So kind of like when we look at that that's like a talent, right? Or something
for sure, that's a skill. That's
a skill you developed.
Yeah.
Did it start with music or did it start with more so, I would say, literature or poetry and things like that?
It's always been music. I ain't really start writing poetry till I got to like high school, really. That's when like 9th grade is when I really started writing poetry. But
what moved you to write?
I don't know. It's like really to get your emotions out on pen, like through like the pen and shit. Cause obviously like a lot of people, they've been through different ways. Whether it be they've been through sports, they've been through actual vented to like other people. Then others they've been through like just with music and writing.
Yeah.
So it's like that's pretty much my way of just getting emotion out pretty much when I was young.
You got a great penmanship too. Like when I listen to the music, you are the type of artist I feel like you tell a story.
Yeah.
You kind of stay on a topic. You're not necessarily jumping around. Like you're somebody that's been working on your craft, somebody that's well vetted. So from 10 years old, how old are you now?
I just turned 20.
So you really got like 10 years experience in just perfecting that kind of craftsmanship.
So yeah.
What was like your first thing that you could remember that you wrote at a young age like that?
First thing I wrote.
Or the first song, like what was it about?
It was some Christmas shit. I forgot. It was like some shit like a school project. We wrote like a Christmas song. I forgot how that shit go. But the one thing I remember, I had wrote like these battle bars because I was like into like battle rap a lot. So I wrote like this little battle bar. I spit this to this nigga at lunch and shit. And obviously it's like some corny ass shit like your rhymes worn out like the bottom of your shoes, or we talking about some shit like basketball and shit. It's just like shit like that pretty much. But that's probably the farthest I remember of me like writing. And I probably made that when I was like 10, 11 maybe. So yeah.
Some lunchroom freestyles.
Yeah, shit like that. Like we used to like bang on the table, or we used to like beatbox or whatever. Like that was just shit like that, pretty much.
You went to school out here in North Lauderdale as well?
Yeah, I went to school in North Lauderdale and like the Coral Springs area and shit, like back and forth. Like I went to like elementary school, like Springs, North Lauderdale. Then obviously I went to like high school, and like middle school, and like Springs and shit.
Did people from your school like know you for music, or they know you for like other things?
Yeah, like, cause I ain't gonna lie, but when I was in school, like it got to a point like I want to say my 11th grade year was when really niggas really started knowing like, yeah, like bro can really rap for real, like bro really make music, like he not like just no nigga that's like he just doing it for fun, like he really be doing this shit. Like even the teachers started knowing. Like by the time I hit senior year, I come to class late, they say the rapper came or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Just some shit, like some dumb ass shit.
So you from North Lauderdale?
Yeah.
Were you a only child, or do you have siblings?
I got two brothers on my dad's side. But me and my mom, like I'm my mom only child type shit.
Okay.
But yeah.
But you got two brothers on your dad's side.
Yeah.
Only child on your mother's side.
Yeah. Unless I got some.
Did you guys all grow up together like around the same, or were they introduced to you later on?
Introduced to me later on for sure. Unless I got like some other siblings in Jamaica I don't know about.
Okay.
But
What's your nationality? Jamaican?
yeah, I'm Jamaican and I'm Haitian.
Oh, for real? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm a first generation Jamaican American, and I'm a second gen Haitian American. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Like my mom was born here,
Yeah.
and then like my dad from Jamaica.
From Jamaica. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a cool combination.
Yeah.
Have you been to both countries?
Hell no. It's like it's sick, cause like I was talking about this the other day, like because every single summer I was supposed to be in Jamaica and shit, but my mom would like never let me go, cause it's just like off like religion pretty much, cause like mainly my family is mainly Christian type shit,
Yeah.
and then like other half is like Rastafarian and Jehovah's Witness, so it's like my mom would never really want me going over there, so I don't really like convert, because when you're young, like you easily like you see shit, you'll easily get influenced by it, or it's like you would think anything right if you see a whole bunch of people doing it. Pretty much it's all influence.
So they didn't necessarily understand the other side. Like each side didn't understand the other side.
Yeah.
The Rastafarians, they did not really understand the Christian mindset and
Tight
vice
shit.
versa.
Tight shit, but it's like obviously I'm upset about it, but it's like it is what it is though, because I can't really like go back change nothing. So
Well, Rastafarian, they get what? They get a bad rep in Jamaica, right?
I mean some do, but I mean it just depends on how you look at it. To be honest, everybody got their own like look on it. So,
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I don't really see nothing wrong with it. To be honest, like I think it's good to just look at other people's religion and other people like what they study, and just like teach yourself, just learn on some shit. You don't gotta necessarily follow it, but just educate yourself off it. If that's what interests you. You hear me?
Did you lean more on one side than the other?
No, cause I'm Christian, but like it is. That's just off of just like my personal beliefs and just like off of what I go off of, So it's like, yeah.
Do Rastafarians believe in Christ?
I mean, they version of Christ. Like they believe in like Jehovah, but they mainly believe off of like love. Pretty
Right.
much, they go off of love and shit like that.
Oneness and
Yeah, like shit like that. They believe like more so like animals, spirits, things like that.
do you think those like your beginnings influence the type of music you make now, and kind of like your the topics that you talk about, the things you talk about in your music, is it based on any type of belief system?
In a way, because like in a way I don't really cuss like that in my music. Like I don't really cuss, just off of just the strength, because like obviously I shouldn't really be cussing because I'm Christian. And number two, like for my mom's sake, to be honest, because like my mama, like she don't cuss and she don't really like that shit, so it's like I wouldn't want her to listen to some music, like specifically my music, and it's like I'm over here, I'm F this, F that, just profanity. Plus like my little brother listens to my music,
Yeah.
so it's like I wouldn't even want to do that.
But your mom, like your family knows you make music, and
Yeah.
they've listened to your raps and stuff.
Yeah, they for sure listen to my music, and of course, like they gonna say what they say from a family perspective, like I like this or I don't like this, but you know, it's like at the end of the day, you know, it's still love because you know they support whatever I do. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Have you always wanted to do music?
for the most part. Matter of fact, that's a lie. Cause at first I wanted to play sports. Like I was a big sports person growing up. Like I wanted to play football, basketball. But by the time I got like middle school and shit, like niggas already hitting that growth spurt. Nigga over here, I'm 5'3". I'm in seventh grade. I'm like, what the fuck? Niggas already done up 6 foot.
Yeah.
I'm like, bitch, what the fuck you ate? What the hell? And so yeah, but but like yeah though, I'm on some shit like I was always like football, basketball, but then that kind of changed when I hit like 8th grade, 9th grade, started falling out with it, and then that was really about it.
And you went back to kind of what you kind of love to do since you were
Yeah, like
10.
just music and shit.
Yeah.
So that's really what I always been on for real. But yeah, for the most part, I always want to do music.
What's the craziest thing you've seen in North Florida? Just being out here, just from a kid, like your earliest memories.
I done see raids. I seen a nigga home get raided. I seen a nigga I seen a drug bust go down at the park and shit. Come home from school. I was like what, 8th grade. Murder. Nigga got murdered at a gas station and shit. What else? Niggas is doing dumb shit. Niggas let off shots in the air for no fucking reason. Just shit like that. It's little shit like that I seen. But yeah, and it just depends on where you at though on some shit. But you know, yeah, that's the little things that I've seen around the city.
What would you say like kept you out of those situations?
Sports, for real, just like the type people that I try to keep myself around, especially like my mama and shit, cause you know, my mom kind of started me young like what vision is and shit, cause you know, a lot of people from where we come from, you know, they posting up in the block every day, posted up on the corner every day. Ain't no vision, like you're not going nowhere with it. You hear me? It's like you really see what your people them talk about it when time go past. It's like the same people you saw when you was younger, they still doing the same shit 10 years later, and you they age on some shit. Yeah. It's like at the time, it's like damn, I might have been 8, they might have been 17 doing that shit. By the time I get 17, these niggas 34, 35 still doing the same shit. And it's like damn, you don't get tired of the hood, you don't get tired of just doing that type of shit. You hear me? And just knowing like, bruh, you make your bed, you gotta lay in that shit. So it's like you in the streets, you can't get upset if you get caught or you die, cause like that's what you chose. You hear me? That's just what come with it. I'm talking about.
Do you feel like we over glorify that today, like in music in general?
It, in a way, cause you know, it make a nigga just wanna like. It make a nigga like hate when things try to get better. Like even when I was talking with my mama today, like, cause we was talking about, you know, the city. I'm like, damn, everything gentrified. They changing the logo. They trying to change the neighborhood. They cleaning up the streets. And mama like, you know how you sound, nigga? That's good and shit. They trying to make it better for next generation coming up and shit. I'm like, damn, you is right. Cause like, why the fuck we get mad when niggas trying to gentrify shit? When niggas trying to like, you know, beautify the city on some shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and like in a way, it's like we kind of do over glorify because at the same time it's poverty.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and it's struggle at the same time. Like, why the fuck we embracing? Like, why the fuck we praising goddamn EBT? Why the fuck we praising murder? Why are we praising robberies and shit? Like, why are we doing that? You know. At the end of the
I think
day.
the answer for that is pride.
Pride.
You know, when you accept a situation instead of changing it, you become prideful in it. And I think a lot of people are too prideful. They try to make the negativity positive.
I feel
it's
it.
like a coping mechanism.
I just feel like it's just pop culture really glorified it because, you know, you seen it from just back then. People used to just talk about the hood. And, you know, you see a lot of outsiders. They think that shit look cool because, you know, like, they look at pop culture and look at all the celebrities and people that's talking about it. it's like they're looking at it like, damn, like this is what's cool. This is what the females like. This is what, you know, people want to be able to claim when it really ain't really much to claim for real. Like, you know what I
And
mean?
we make it cool.
We make
You
it
know,
cool.
that's hip hop.
Yeah, like it's good to embrace where you from. Of course, don't forget where you come from on some shit, but don't like try to like, you know, praise poverty, cause we trying to get out the shit. Like, don't try to praise struggle, cause we trying to make it to the point where nigga, we just go back to give back, or we invest into that shit. You hear me? We not trying to goddamn, you know, praise murder and praise robbery and all that. Like, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I know at times we could be hypocritical because we talk about it in the music, but you know, at the end of the day, we know what's right and we know what's wrong. You hear me?
Yeah. Is it hard to do the right thing as an artist? You feel like how much freedom do you feel like a rapper or an artist should bear the responsibility of being a role model, so to say?
If you got a brand, you're a role model. Either way, whatever you do, you got a name, you're a role model. Even now, even if you upcoming, you a role model, because people that's looking, it's people that even if you ain't blow yet, they still looking at you and like, damn, like he doing his shit right now. He lived down the street from me, like, and what really opened my eyes to that when it was like, I went to Oakland Park Elementary, and the kids like, they was excited to see me, like they praised me. I ain't gonna say praise, but it's like, you know, they was like, I was something to them. I was like a figure, type shit. So it's like it just goes to show you that like, nigga, you got a brand, you a role model, you gotta show good, right? Like your brand, your image is everything. You hear me? You gotta realize like the kids and what they see right now is what they gonna go off of when they get older. Cause you know, obviously when your mind is young, like you go off of just anything you see. You hear me? That's where like influences come from.
How do you feel about when people say that an artist shouldn't talk on politics, or when an artist voice themselves about a social issue?
People say that.
Yeah, they'll say that about an artist, or maybe even like a NBA player. You know, they might say "shut up and dribble," or they might say, you know, what can Kamble tell us about, you know, why would we take a certain advice from Kamble, who's just a hip hop artist?
You can't limit nobody on what they know, cause it's just like that's being biased. This is like, you know, I feel like if you know what you're talking about, you making sense, you could talk about anything in this world, for real. Like, as long as you ain't spitting no bullshit, but it's like, bro, it shouldn't matter what your title is. We all got freedom of speech. You hear me? And it's like a lot of the shit that we go through, it goes through in our backyard. A lot of the shit that we go through, it goes through like, you know, around the city. We see this shit, so you know, that's why we should be able to speak on it, for sure.
Yeah.
It don't matter what your position is, especially if you got a voice, you got a brand. Don't be afraid to speak on it. If you want to, don't be afraid to.
So you're fortunate enough to be Jamaican and Haitian.
Yeah.
You know, do you remember the days when those sides did not get along as well, and how was that like growing up for you?
People always believe like, yeah, he Jamaican for sure, especially because my last name, because Kamble a common Jamaican last
It's usually with a C though, right?
Yeah, with a C, yeah. So obviously it's like, yeah, he Jamaican, but I don't know if he Haitian, because, you know, like Haitians back then, if you was Haitian, you was African, like you was like kind of like in like a category of how you supposed to look, because, you know, like obviously, you know, I'm like more of a lighter skin tone and shit, so people gonna say like, oh, you know, he probably just Jamaican or Black American and shit. When I told niggas like, yeah, I'm Jamaican, but I'm Haitian too, they be like, you cap, you ain't Haitian on some shit, because, you know, obviously stereotypes.
Do you speak Creole?
Hell no.
You understand it?
A little bit. I'm more so of a patois type person.
Yeah. You speak patois?
I mean, I can speak it. It's gonna sound ass, because, you know, it's like I'm not really from Jamaica, so it's like I'm saying the right words, just it don't sound good.
Yeah.
But
not the same dialect.
Yeah, type shit. Creole though, I really wish I did learn Creole on some real shit, because it would have been cool to be like bilingual in that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you Haitian?
Yeah, I'm Haitian.
Oh, for real? Oh, you speak Creole?
Yeah. Yeah, I was born there. I was born in Haiti.
Oh, G?
Yeah.
What part?
Go naive.
I don't know what that's at.
Yeah. That's not a common. People know like the capital and stuff.
People
they know
like
more.
Port-au-Prince.
Yeah, they know Port-au-Prince and stuff like that. Where's your dad from in Haiti?
My dad's from Jamaica. Like he's from.
Oh, your mother's Haitian.
Yeah, she Haitian American.
Okay.
Yeah, so
You don't know where she was born in Haiti, or
no. My mom was born in Miami and shit.
Okay.
My
oh, she's
grandparents-
second generation. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like like my grandparents and shit, long live. They well, my grandma's still alive. I'm tripping, but they were born in Port-au-Prince, which I don't.
Oh, okay, I know
I
that.
don't know if I'm saying it right, but
Yeah,
know,
you said that pretty well.
for sure. Yeah, they from there. While my people, all the rest of my people, they from St. Elizabeth, Jamaica.
Okay.
Country. So it's like yeah.
So how's the family reunion when it happens?
Ain't no family reunion, bitch. No, but it's just we Haitians and Jamaicans is a similar culture. Like,
Really is.
It really is. Like we're both strong cultures, and it's like a lot of shit are similar, especially from like how we act, and from the way our food is, and just like the energy that we bring.
Yeah.
It's similar type shit. 'Cause,
Yeah.
it's a top three country in the Caribbean.
No, for sure.
For sure.
For sure, man. We're basically brothers and sisters and
We
stuff.
gonna say top two.
No, definitely top two.
So,
Argue with your mama, right?
hell yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to say it 'cause I don't want niggas getting their feelings now. I don't wanna say
So
it.
you try both food. What food do you enjoy more? You enjoy Haitian or Jamaican food?
Jamaican food.
Yeah.
No, definitely Jamaican food.
You can't go wrong with either. Though.
Ain't nothing wrong with Haitian food though. I fuck with Haitian food, but I'm very picky when it comes to it though. I will say, 'cause like obviously I like like the simple things like griot and like Haitian mac and cheese. And,
Yeah.
The fish and shit like that.
Yeah.
And like bun and pizza, but I'm more so like Jamaican food. Really, that's really what I always been on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
What was the reaction like in the Jamaican side of your family or friends when Mr. Worldwide Boss got freed?
What the fuck, nigga? We went the fuck out. We
Yeah.
went out. What you mean? We would listen to Vibe Cartel the whole day. Well, we listen to Vibe Cartel on the regular, but it's like nigga thought it wasn't no hip hop. It was straight vibes.
Yeah.
But yeah, we was talking about everything. We was talking about, man, we gotta go to Jamaica, and plus this is around the time of the independence, so obviously we was like, nigga, we gotta go. So yeah, on some shit.
Do you have a favorite Jamaican artist?
All time is Vibes. I want to say right now it gotta be either, if it's not Skeng, it's probably Valiant. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. I ain't gonna lie. He was just in Miami though, but that's definitely one of my favorite artists right now.
Yeah.
If that's all. So yeah.
Have you done any dance hall music? I don't think I've heard one from you.
It's crazy. I did drop a dancehall song, but I just privated it because obviously it wasn't like quality.
Yeah.
On some shit. So I'm trying to just keep my discography just mainly quality on some shit. So, but I'm definitely trying to get back in the dancehall for real. Definitely am.
What are you working on right now as far as like a project, a single, and what's your vibe right now?
I'm definitely I definitely have a project. It's pretty much finished. It's just I'm mainly just building hype around it pretty much. So I've been working on a lot of singles for it, and I've been working on just releasing, cause obviously I want to drop a project. I want to have like bodies of work where it's like, yeah, this is art. Like this speaks something. But at the same time, I hate when I drop something that's like it doesn't have like that backing for it. It doesn't have like that, like the right people to listen to that shit.
Yeah.
Cause music's for everybody, but you want to target a specific people that's into like melody, pain, and the project is off of just just melody, telling stories. Every song has a meaning behind it. Every song represents the meaning of the project, pretty much. So it's not gonna be like just drill, and it's not just gonna be talking about just killer shit. It's talk about it could be talking about mental health issues. It could be talking about social reform. It could be talking about just anything, even just with personal things, me venting. You hear me? Because the project is called Therapeutic Melodies, and it's just basically just me going off of just me venting, and it's like you're the therapist pretty much, and I'm telling my problems onto the listener. While it could also go both ways, like I'm the therapist and like I'm telling your story, I'm telling what you're feeling through the project.
Yeah,
pretty
different
much,
perspectives.
Yeah, pretty much. So pretty much it's almost done for real. You can even say it's done, but it's just obviously it's all about timing for real. It's all about perfect timing. So it's gonna come soon. We just gotta just keep being consistent, keep dropping singles.
Is Deep Wounds an excerpt from that project?
Yeah, intro Deep Wounds too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the That's a song off the project.
Okay.
That's been doing pretty well so far. On some shit, we about to get the video done. You know.
Yeah. It's a dope record. I enjoy that record. I think pain music is definitely up your alley. I think you do that very well.
Yeah, for sure. That's the main thing I try to go for. That's the easiest thing for me to do. On some shit, I don't really like doing drill like that or like any of that, like, you know, like killer music and shit.
Yeah. How much of that record or that project is yourself? How much are you talking on your own life, and how much are you talking on like maybe a situation that you witnessed with somebody else? Is it all basically autobiography? That project?
I say it has about 3 songs. I also have songs that, you know, talk about social reform that, you know, and a lot of problems that go on like in urban communities that I have experienced. I also have, you know, Deep Wounds, which I'm pretty much venting on that.
Yeah.
I got a song called Mausoleums and shit with my nigga my brother Punchline. And, you know, that's speaking on, you know, like death and losing people that you love type shit. It's like a memorial type song. Plus, I got a song called Nightmares with Infrared Trey.
On that project, as you're speaking on. And you're not done with that yet. You're still working on that, right?
Yeah, still working on it for sure. Okay. I'm not set. Like, I know, like, most records I name is set on there.
Yeah.
But, you know, you never know. I might wake up tomorrow and say, you know what, I'm trying to fix this record. Or, you know what, I'm gonna replace it with another song that makes more sense.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like,
who's your team? Who are you running around with? Like, who inspires you? Like, in your circle, in your city? Like, what's your close knit circle looking like as far as your supporters go?
As far as supporters, just like the people I work with.
Yeah, people you work with, people that support you, people that's kind of like behind you as an artist.
As far as just like supporters and like team is like these niggas with me. You feel me? Got my nigga Kenny Bite there. You know, that's he takes all my pictures pretty much. You know, Domino, my engineer, my manager Swavy, and the CEO for the label Rap Chronic. So and yeah, just all my brothers type shit. And as far as that support system is, like I said, just the guys, you know, my brothers, and, you know, City of North Lauderdale. So
Rap Chronic, that's the label you signed to, or that's like a label that you're a part of, or
label I'm a part of, for real. Like you could say I signed myself, but, you know, it's like we're still independent at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know, until like that paperwork come out, you know, we actually sign under somebody, or it's like, you know, we do it by ourselves, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Who gave you the blueprint on like how to run your business as an artist, or do you have a sort of strategy that you implement, you know, as far as like the business of music?
I gotta be my manager Swavy, cause he pretty much like helped develop me for real, like as far as like as a brand, as an artist. Cause it's like he really opened my eyes on some shit like, you're not just an artist, like you a brand, like everything that you do is what you represent. Everything that you show is how people are gonna like take you serious, pretty much. You hear me? Like everything from how I present myself to how I dress, how I come, and just the little things from just like being on time and just, you know, like conducting business right. You know, that's just like the little things that he taught me for real.
We call ourselves City, but we global. And everybody that has a voice is allowed to be vocal.